Hello, my peeps. Oh, good Lord. Just a minute. I'm sorry. I have like so many things open right now. I can't find what I'm doing. There we go. Oh my God. Hi, it's Friday. This is Tracey Stewart, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and your friend, the neighborhood paper pusher. And I am having a Friday. How about that? I find everything hysterically funny today too. So it's not helping me conquer any issues, because the more stuff happens, the funnier I find it. For example, I went to start this live, and it says you need permissions. Now, I've spent many hours solving the whole you need permissions thing. I've given you the permissions. How many times do you want the permissions? And I looked at it and it was just like, and honestly, I don't even know what to do. And now that my IT department is no longer here to help me, because my IT department started high school yesterday and is not here during the day now. Oh, I might actually have a better shot of knowing what day of the week it is now that he's back in school. But it would be helpful if he didn't start on a Thursday, go 2 days, and then have a long weekend. So next week it'll be a Tuesday. So once we get to a regular Monday to Friday, I might know what day of the week it is. And our poor rascal just sulks. My son left for school in the morning, and Rascal went and chased after the door and just like stood there staring at the door. And I said, "No, honey, Merrick went to school." And he just stared at the door. And then eventually he came and sat with me in the other room. And every 10 minutes would jump up, start barking, just about give me a heart attack, run to the front door, and there's nothing, right? And so then eventually, once I got all ready to go, I came into my office where he can see out the front window to see nothing. And he kept running to the front door every time he heard a sound, and all day long. And then he would just go back and lay on his bed and mope. And you could just see like mope. And I thought, oh, I vote for 12 months of the year school just so summer holidays don't depress the dog. So excited when he gets home from school though. Okay, anyways, I digress. So that was number one. You know how I finally got the live to work? I just kept doing the same thing because I didn't know anything else to do. So I was like, no, I refuse to accept your answer. I've already done the permissions. I'm not doing permissions again. And I am actually talking out loud to the computer at this point. I'm like, no, I already gave you permission. I'm not doing that again. Go to do the live. Still didn't work. I went back in and I thought, let me make sure I click the first two buttons right, because on occasion I've clicked the wrong one on there. Did it again. No, I'm like, nope, those are the right buttons. I clicked those the last time. Third time, it just worked. Changed nothing. It just worked. So yay, technology. The other thing I did was, I've got most of it off now, but I was trying to finish the cards for my September class, because so far we're at this stage. I know what the cards are, and I actually swapped one of them out of there. So I know what the cards are, and I wanted to have the samples ready to show you guys, hey, this is what we're making in September, because the RSVP deadline's coming up pretty quick. And I was trying to rush to do it. And you can see little bits of stuff on my desk. I've been going hard for like days now. There's just so much stuff going on, and I'm loving it. I'm loving how much is going on, how many things are happening. There's all these fun little things, there's deadlines, but I'm a little behind. So I was rushing, and I dropped one of the brand new Blueberry Bushel, very, very juicy ink pads right in the top of everything. I had it all over my hand. I had it all over the stamp. So needless to say, I did not finish. But you can see right here, you can see a little sneak peek of one of the cards. I can tell you that this is one of the other cards. Isn't it awesome? My friend Tamara designed this card, and we made it at our team meeting. Oops, how about I put it in the camera? And now I had a different, like, it was only sketched out. So idea for which, this is the envelope underneath. Look at the little tree. The different Christmas card. But I love this one so much. And you maybe can't see it on there, but there's like 3 different layers of cardstock on here. They're all white. Oh, there you go. It's an awesome card, and it's simple, and I just loved it. So we're making that one now instead of the one I had designed. So thank you, Tamara. I can tell you that one card says sending thanks and doesn't actually have a truck on it. This one has a truck and says special delivery. This one has a sorry, that one says happy birthday. This one has trucks and says special delivery. This one says thank you, and it's kind of more fall themed. And then the Merry Christmas one. So that's the 5 cards. So I will have those finished. I got the marriage this afternoon, but I will have them finished. So I'm just a go right now, and I'm loving it. Okay, I got a list. And yeah, I was going to change this sign, but it seems like I'm always catching up on a Friday. So I don't know. I might just keep this as our Friday catch up, because we're just catching up on things on Friday. So I think we're going to Friday catch up. Okay. I had a lovely time this weekend doing, or last weekend, I guess it was Sunday already, doing open house for the new catalog. So today's trick was going to be, I've put everything in front of me. It's going to be not causing a monster slide of everything as I try to pull things out of here. So yes, this launch. So I had as much of the stuff as I bought, I had out so that everybody could see. Because sometimes you got to see it, and then you see it in person and you realize how nice it is, or you realize how big it is, or you're like, ooh, that's even better than I thought, you know. So we did that. Now, these are the 3 cards we made, because, you know, yes, it's about catalogs, but it's also, we got to make cards. So I made these 3 cards. We made these 3 cards, and I always overcut because I don't want anybody to ever run out. And in this case, there's like different trees, like depending on which DSP tree you get. So there's always lots. So I have some extras, and so I'm just currently working right now on figuring out how many leftovers I have. I've been asked for a couple things. I've been asked for if I sell my cards, or like the classes, like, or if you can like order the cards to make your own, or PDFs. And I'm working on both, and I hope to achieve that by Christmas. I have goals for certain things. My first goal was website by the end of summer. That did not happen. The summer went way too quickly, so that's still priority 1. Next up is that, but I do have some extra stuff. So the idea would be you would get all the pieces that made this card. I can't pre-stamp anything, so you'd have to have the stamp set. Most of these cards, yeah, well, so this one's a little tricky if you don't have the stamp set, but you could put any greeting in there. And then this one has just some little bow detail on it. But with any of the detail stamps, or you could emboss these trees. Oh, that would look cool. 3 different embossing folders. Oh, that would be awesome. But like, so you get this paper would be embossed. You'd get a little slip of thing with 3 of these on it. And so you'd get all the pieces. You just wouldn't get any of the stamp stuff. So I'm working on that. So stay tuned for that. I just haven't quite figured it all out yet. And yeah, I'd be able to ship it anywhere in Canada, right? So, or not ship, mail anywhere in Canada. Okay, so we did this, and there's a deal to go with this, and there's some other stuff to go with this, and I'm going to do that at the end because some of the stuff is buried. So let me get on with the more timely of things that has to go first, and I have a list. So I do have a newsletter, and I don't know where my piece of paper with the newsletter thing is. That's really the best thing. If you're not subscribed, that's what you want to do. And I will put the link in the post when I repost the replay and all this later, because that's the way to go, because I write everything in there, and I don't do it as quick as I'm going to do today, because I'm determined. Half an hour is what I'm trying for. I think it's probably more realistic to say 45 minutes. And my whole idea was, you know, Friday lunchtime, let's have a little catch up. So if you started at 15:15, because you need to have time to go get your lunch or heat it up or get your drink or make a tea or whatever. But at 1 o'clock, if you started at noon 1, you got to go to bed. So I will endeavor for 1, because half an hour just doesn't seem realistic anymore. So what is coming up? So coming up, if you happen to be in Morinville, or make a point of being in Morinville on the 14th of September, I will tell you, Nourish, oh my goodness, I had the Nutty Monkey smoothie bowl the other day because I had to go drop the card samples off. And I didn't even know. I had been there before. I had seen my friend eat one, and it looked delicious, but I hadn't actually had one. Oh my God. I want to go every day and get one of those things. There's too many flavors. I got to try the other flavors, but I want that same one over and over and over again. Banana, peanut butter. Oh my goodness. So a really thick smoothie, and it's a good size bowl too. A really thick smoothie, and then it had granola, chia seed, sliced bananas, sliced almonds, although you could ask for the no nuts, although it's got peanut butter in it, so I guess it depends on the nuts. All in a bowl and you eat it with a spoon. Like, that's how thick the smoothie is. Oh my God, it was so good. So yeah, I picked a good place to make cards because every time I go, new menu item. Anyways, we make 3 cards. It's from 9 to 11. So yes, if you're retired, yay, retirement. If you are, I'm not actually retired. I guess I'm retired from my government job, and now I'm building a business. So I'm not totally retired. But if you have your schedules open, or you're a shift worker, or a stay-at-home mom, or you just want to play hooky, what happens at the midweek card escape stays at the midweek card escape. Not taking any pictures of crafters. I'm not posting any pictures. That's me winking. So there you go. Anyways, these are the 3 cards we're making in September. I don't know why I keep putting stuff on the desk. Maybe I should put it where you can see it. Hello, friend. And usually there's like options, whatever these say. I just like this card. Hello, friend. This one is so thankful for you. And this one also says hello, friend, because I really like it. Although I did have one that said grateful for you, thank you, happy birthday. There's all sorts of little things that will fit in these little areas. So those are the 3 cards we're making. I love fall. I love fall colors. Fall is my favorite color. I love the weather the most. Anyways, yes. But you see these 2 cards, at the end, you'll know how much I love this and why I'm putting these things out. Anyways, let me know if you're coming to that. Here's the card that we made, or that I had for my bestie customers. Actually, all my customers are my best customers. I love them. Most of them are all friends first. So, and this was the card that came with your, thanks for being a customer. So this is all the winter stuff, and we're actually doing a thing with this suite. This is from the fall set, but I just like it. So I put it on there, and it made sense because I am grateful for you. I am grateful that you guys tune in every week for the Gong Show that I am, and because I have this sense of humor, and I'm a weirdo, and quite honestly, I have so many memes saved that say, like I try not to flaunt, hey, I'm a weirdo, you should be a weirdo too, but it's more like I will never be ashamed of being a weirdo or a nerd or hide it. So it is just me, how I am. And yes, I am this loud in person all the time. But you know, it works for some, doesn't work for others. So anyway, yeah, Christmas extravaganza. You want to talk fun? This is such a fun day. It goes from 9 to 4 in Mornville. We do have you get all the same stuff to go if you need to just porch pick it up, or if you need it mailed to you. It's all the same. It's all $100 a set, or a person, I mean. We have some options I'll show you to join in. The key thing on this, though, is the absolute last day to register is Monday, 4th September, Monday. And we are over 90% sold out. We have a handful of seats left. It is, I will admit, the in-person one, yes, because we all get together and we snack and we chat and we play a couple games and we make cards and projects. And it is so much fun. And we've got the same group, like we've got close to, I think I was up to like 88. I'm keeping track because we have a little special something for the people who've come 3 or 4 times. This is our 4th extravaganza. And some people have come to all 4, and some people have come to 3 of the 4. And some people are just now finding it, and we'll come to hopefully the next one. But just such a good group of people and such a fun day, and we make great projects. I don't know if I'm allowed to say we make great projects because I made the project, so that sounds a little braggy. Sorry. I'm getting a lot of love on the projects, and I do appreciate that from all the people. I'm going to put this down here so I can remember what I'm doing. So here's the projects we're making. I'll show you because I got them in front of me. Actually, no, I'm going to do it in a slightly different way. Just a minute. So when you register, and this is the last time I'm doing the spiel, so I might as well do the whole spiel. When you register, everybody gets this stamp set, which is fantastic, which you use to make the projects, right? So you get this stamp set. You get this ribbon, which is, can't see as well because I've used like a good portion of this roll because it's very nice and it has beautiful bows. It is a silver and sheer. You get a set of, well, you know what? These are snowballs. These are Faceted Gems Trio Pack, but I call them snowballs. These are stars, which are actually called the adhesive back star trinkets. This is my second package of these because I used an entire package already on the samples and on other cards because, oh my goodness, I love these embellishments. I will be stocking up. If they go out of stock, yeah, blame me because that'll be me. I'm trying to use current stuff. I'm trying not to stockpile stuff, but I love these too much. I'm stocking up as soon as I can. I can't yet, but so that's what comes. And then all the stuff I'm going to show you in a minute. Now you also have the option of ordering the dies, and mine are in my case already. So this set of dies you can also order, and then you get them at the bundle price. So like an extra $45 will give you the bundle price for the stamp set and dies. And so you get all of the same stuff plus the dies. And these dies are awesome, as you will see from the cards. But then there's more. Because the well, because I know one person that doesn't like season's greetings as well, but I would have bought this stamp set alone just for the Peace on Earth stamp, but you like to have options. Well, there's also this other stamp set that came out in the new catalog, which is fantastic. And it says Happy Holidays, but it also has Cheers to You. If you only stamp half of it, it says Cheers to You, or Cheers to You in the New Year. Or if you're a good masker, you stamp New Year, and then you stamp one of these happies above it, and then you have Happy New Year. So much stuff you can do. You mean so much to me? Yeah, any time of the year. Thank you. Any time of the year. So you also have the option to add this one on for an extra $33, which is just the cost of the stamp set. No shipping, tax, anything like that. We're rolling it into a big order and the benefits we get from a big order. Now we also, for the cards, I did use this as another stamp or like bundle that comes in this. That's a huge suite of stuff. So we did use this one, just so you know, so you're not surprised. And I love this stamp. But we did use this little evergreen and this Noel die to make some of the projects. None of the stamps, just those two dies. But everything is cut for you, so you don't really need to worry if you don't have it. But so these things, they all come there. Now I'm gonna move them out of the way because now they're just in my way. I'm in my own way today, I think. So what you're gonna make is you're gonna make 5. Oh, and I forgot to put the piece in. Well, okay. We're gonna make 5, and these can be used either as gift card holders. And they should all have a piece like this, but I noticed some of my samples don't. So I have to fix that and I keep forgetting. So they can either be gift card holders. You can fit tea bags in them. See, this is missing a piece. It'll have a piece in your set. Tea bags, or I have managed to fit a few chocolates in, and I figured out a way to put some bigger chocolates in just by not adhering this piece here, how you can actually attach. So you can actually put some flat chocolates in there, but I'll show you that later. This poor thing has been like just beaten up and the bow is falling off. So there's 2 of the designs for the gift card holders. And then, ta-da. So like on this one, this season's greeting is actually the same one from the set. I just stamped it long, fussy cut it and split it. I think this holly die gorgeous. And the little sprig are in there. This is the one that's in the other set. But like I said, yours will come. You'll get a piece of DSP. You'll get a strip of paper. All these die cuts will be done. So that's one of them. I can show you the insides, but really the insides are just, and you can put these together with either one being outside. I guess that's worth mentioning too. Because that was a tough one. I like both sides of the paper most of the time. Here's another one with the Noel. And this is just to show you that as long as your pattern of your paper, which like this one would work, these 2 wouldn't because of the way they're cut, but this one would. You can also put them this way because this is more conducive to your design. And then you just pop the stuff at the top. So there's another one, and then this one. These are the dies though. Like, are these not the most amazing dies? You get this die, this strip on top, these ones all in the set. And this is from the extra stamp set. And there you go. So those are the 5 treat holders we're making. And then we're going to make 12 cards. So we're going to make, so you'll notice these 2 here, and then these 2 cards. We've actually pulled in some die cuts and some paper from a different set, just to give you a bit more variety. So the idea behind that is you get the classic Christmas, but you got a couple other extra options. These blue ones, winter, they would work for birthdays. I think they would work for Hanukkah because of the blue color and just the winter theme to them. Just for people who are less traditional red, white, and green foliage, an option. More kid-like, more masculine-like, I don't know. I just like it. So these are the 2 options. You're going to get 2 with the blue base and 2 with the white base. And then you're going to have the option if you want to add the bear or not. So 2 of those. So 4 total, 2 of each of those. So between the stamp sets, there's all these different things, like they will all fit. I had all these little options showing you what you could stamp. 2 of these ones, and I will be honest, when I saw the stamp set, I immediately saw this card, I fell in love and went, I have to have it. And then thought, ooh, I hope everybody likes it as much as I do. So here's the other 2. And again, so you'll get a white circle, you'll get a red circle, you've got all these die cuts, you'll get the strip of paper, you'll get the card base. Your stamp set has all the pieces in it you need to stamp. And these are the stars that I love so much. These stars actually come in the nativity set. Haven't made a single nativity card yet. Used an entire package of stars. So, and these are just 2 options. This one is a little bit of gold on it, a little more blingy. So you're gonna have 2 of each of this, 2 of each of this. So we're up to 8 cards now. And then the selling feature for the dies is this card. Oops, I got to get both to fit. There is no stamping on this card unless, so all of these cards, especially the ones on dark paper, I'm trying not to drop things. You will get, they'll have like a liner on the inside, but yeah, your stamps in your stamp set will stamp the insides and envelopes. So there's a little bit of stamping, but there's no stamped sentiment on it because we use the Noel dies. But look at how striking these cards are. So you'll get 2 of the green ones, 2 of the red ones. So you'll have 12 cards. So here's the 6. So basically 2 of each of them. So you get all of that stuff, plus there's door prizes and games and fun and food and frivolity. How many F words can I think of that I'm allowed to say? So there we go. Anyways, you must register by Monday. You must register before we sell out of seats. And oh, yeah, good times will be had by all. Christmas extravaganza. Have I already done that? Yes, I have. Okay. That's one of many fall classes I have going. So we've done the holiday head start. I talked about extravaganza. Trucking along is the bundle that I will post shortly. The RSVP for that is in a couple weeks. And the reason that it's closer to the time frame, and the sooner you RSVP, the better it is for me. But because then I can prep more and I know more and it works. You can't actually order this bundle right now, but the bundle should be available shortly after the class. So you're going to use all my stuff to make the cards. But I will have a price on it that offers it bundle included. And basically, if you go for that option, the second the bundle's available, I'm ordering it and getting it to you. Scoring points, that RSVP is coming up as well. That's the class that is designed to be for the partner, older child, friend of the crafter to come and make things to give to the crafter to surprise the crafter throughout the year. You make 3 cards and 3 treat holders, and then you have them for the year and you can dole them out as you go. World Card Making Day is on the 7th, which I didn't really, it is the 7th. I can't change the date of it. It's the 7th. I didn't realize till last week or earlier this week, I guess, that is the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. So I am still going forward for now, like I'm planning it. It's called Shaking Up World Card Making Day because we're going to make different shaker cards. I'm going to have, this one shows the little sprigs because one of them is a Christmas one. I don't have it close to me because that same set that we're using for extravaganza comes with a set of like little shaker stuff that is holly, berries, and music notes. That is awesome. So one of our shaker cards will actually be a Christmas one. One of our shaker cards will be a Halloween one. And I'm undecided on the other one at present. It might be one that you could use at Thanksgiving, like a fall themed one, and it might just be a birthday one. Haven't totally decided. But there'll be 3 different shaker cards you can come and make and check out on. And there's like a free broadcast that Stampin' Up's doing if you want to just watch and nerd out over Stampin' like I do. I also saw a little sneak peek video from Stampin' Up this morning. And in it, they showed one of the new kits. You can see in the front of the catalog, but they haven't actually released any information yet. But in the video, that's the kit they're stamping. So I'm hoping maybe it's available by then. And maybe we'll just have, order your kit and you can do the kit at the thing too. It'll be fun. I like to celebrate World Card Making Day because I love card making. But I need to make sure that enough people are interested in coming because it is the holiday weekend, which I didn't realize. I do know that like those annual holidays, that they fall where they fall. So we just go with it. Ladies' night, I'm so looking forward to this. This is a private event with a group of ladies. RSVP is still a month out, but yeah, let me know if you're coming to that too, because I can't wait. I will have samples for these next 2. I'm working on a couple of them already. The very cute Christmas-a-thon. That's the set that these things come from, but there's way more. There's a bunch of, you get 20 cards and envelopes all pre-stamped or like they have patterns on them already. And then a set of cards that are all done. And you can make a lot of stuff in one day. This is a little bit longer day, 9 to 4, but you can make 20 cards or you can turn some of them. I'll show you how to make them into treat holders, how to make them into tags and different things. It'll be fun. And then the treats and tags is always a good time where you just bring your own candy and then we dress it all up for Christmas and make little gift things. And yes, I've already got the nuggets. My friend got them while she was in the States. So that's what we got going on the fall. And I will release the information and the samples as I finish them. Okay, I got one more sort of, oh no, I got 2 things because I'm going to show you this. So I ordered this paper pumpkin. The monthly subscription. Every now and again, they have little add-ons. This has nothing to do with it. That'll confuse things. Every now and again, they have different add-ons. they had dies. I think they've had dies twice now. Sometimes they'll have extra treat holders, or they had the little canvas bags, and great little add-ons. Well, this month, the September kit, which you have till the 10th of September to sign up. And so it kind of goes with this theme, if you're loving this, is all about gratitude and thankfulness, which is what people tend to do. And, prior to Thanksgiving, that tends to be your thought path. The add-on this month for this kit, and it's already available, obviously. The kit you have till the 10th, and it doesn't ship till after that, but the add-ons are usually available early, is this gratitude journal. And I ordered one just because I thought, well, that kind of looks nice. And I love notebooks. I love all kinds of stationery. Oh my God, you guys, this book is so nice. I've ordered more. Now it is on low inventory, so I don't know how long they're going to last. Like when they're done, they're done. And I'm not even totally sure what I'm going to do with it. Other than right now, just look at it because it is so nice. So it is 8 by 10, and it has this nice coil bind. And this is like a good coil bind. I am a stationery snob, I will tell you too. I'm sorry, but these things are in my way, and I'm going to risk everything by pulling them out and see how much stuff I crash all over the place. But that's just kind of in my way. There we go. Can I find somewhere to put that now that doesn't fall? There we go. All right. It was harshing my vibe on the top of this journal. There we go. So anyways, yes, and it's hardcover. So it's nice and sturdy and good if you flip it open to write. So this is what the inside pages look like, right? But it flips totally over. See, that's a sign of a good coil bind. If you can turn it over flat without it being all wonky. It comes with, you see it at the top, a little page marker clip. And then it also comes with these amazing stickers at the front. There's 2 pages of them. So you can dress up there we go. You dress up your book as you go. And I'm not even generally a fan of, I'll pick silver over gold any day. It's all just so pretty. And this cover, I just keep looking at the cover. That's why it's sitting on my desk. It's so pretty. I love it. So yeah, if you're interested in one of those, let me know. Yeah, we got a notice yesterday. They were on low inventory, but they're so pretty. I might just organize all my stuff. I have dollar store notebooks all over the place, but I might just organize my stuff into pretty notebooks because it's so pretty. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Okay, so I digress. What did I do with my catalog? There it is. Okay, so this new catalog comes out on, well, it's up now. If I've dropped off a whole bunch of copies, I think I have 2 more to drop off. And then I have extras. If somebody doesn't have a demonstrator or needs a catalog, by all means, let me know. I am happy to help. And I've thrown my own little deal in with the catalog that if you get your holiday order to me before September 5th, I will throw in a free set of embellishments. You can pick one of the embellishments out of the catalog, throw it in for free. Why am I doing that? Because I want to entice you to order sooner rather than later. Because, and I've said this before, and I sometimes feel like fear mongering. It's not meant to be fear mongering. It's just the reality of it is. So in this last week, my friend went to the leadership, my team leader and friend went to, she went to the leadership conference so they get some more information. So then, as all good leaders do, she told me, there's going to be some changes coming up, right? During the pandemic, people went crazy with crafting, and that pandemic came out of nowhere. Nobody planned for that. And so Stampin' Up! Pivoted and just did what they could to accommodate. They started ordering more. They order their stuff 2 years out. Like when they did this catalog, they did this catalog 2 years ago, right? They get it done, they get it finalized, they get the orders in, they start going. And then as soon as this one's done, so they've already got next year's done, and they're probably working on the one the year after. So it's a constant thing. So they're doing a remarkably good job at working on it. So when the pandemic first started, and then it didn't look like it was going to change, they went back and ordered more of some things, and some things were selling out. And this summer we saw with the online exclusives that it's not always predictable what sells out, but some stuff does, and things that were expected to have enough stock for months were gone in 3 days, and it's crazy. So they are doing their best, but in an effort to please all the customers, they have ended up with a lot of inventory now because things are leveling off a bit, and things are, they can get things faster sometimes, and people are pivoting on what they're doing. So they're going to go back to a more business-minded ordering process and inventory process, which makes sense, because if they don't, then the cost of stuff is going to go up because their costs are going to be reflected. The cost of everything everywhere is going up because it's costing more to the company, right? So Stampin' Up's not going to be any different. So if we want to keep the costs, like from all these costs from going up, yes, they have to manage better. So as a result, they're going to probably scale back on some of the orders, let it see how it goes, tell everybody like shop early because we can't guarantee how long things will last or how long it will take to get stuff back in stock. So that is just the reality. A good example of that reality, and I had done this, and the people that came to the open house this weekend, to the Head Start, I was talking about this, and that's what I said. Like, we want to do this because, like, I expect on September 6th, when stuff first goes on sale, some stuff I wouldn't be surprised if it sold out in a day, but some stuff, like within a couple days, will maybe sell out. As it turns out, some of the stuff is already sold out. So the demonstrators, just the demonstrator, like every demonstrator must have bought some of these things. Some of the stuff alone has already sold out. Now it's going to be restocked, but depending what it is and where it comes from depends on when it gets restocked. So this bag of bones, which is so adorable, and yes, these awesome dies and the glow in the dark embellishments that go with them will be part of the Halloween shaker card that we're making at, well, card making day. But so this set of dies is currently sold out. Now it comes back. They're expecting the shipment of more of them to come on the 11th of September. So this is how Stampin' Up works. Demonstrators have been able to buy these things since the beginning of August. So obviously enough of them sold right away that they went, holy cow, that was more popular than we thought. Because there's a lot of people, like I see comments in the Stampin' stuff all the time. They go, oh, I don't do Halloween. And I don't do a lot for Halloween, but I love it. And this I actually bought, I've mentioned it before, but because I want to make something, a really nice wall art picture from a chiropractor. And all the staff at his office, who I love dearly and have like 20 some years of going there. I'm making him a skeleton thing. But anyways, yes, so this is already sold out. So they would have seen that it was like going fast. And so they had to have ordered another like batch of these because the dies come from China. Dies and punches come from China. The paper and the inks and the stamp, well, the Stampin' Up makes themselves, but the inks that I think are all North American, mostly the US. But to keep costs down, that's where they get, and where the manufacturing are, that's where they get these from. So the fact that it's coming in September 11th means they, like, as soon as this the thing went live, they must have went, oops, and ordered more. Or they were able to order a certain amount at one point and then ordered the second amount like shortly thereafter. Anyways, these are out of stock right now. Stamp set is in, this is out, but it will be coming shortly. I don't actually have, because when I bought all this stuff, I was like, hemming and hawing. And I was saving some of it to order in September, and I ordered like probably 2/3 of what I wanted in August. Well, I was too late. Lesson learned, because, and this is not the set I'm talking about, but so this is the nativity set that has the dies in it. Now I think this one is going to go quick. This is one of the ones I thought would go quickly. Well, with this in the same bundle as this, so if you're looking in your catalog, that was to give you an idea. If you're looking in there, or because I can't show you it in the catalog and I don't actually own it. There's an awesome set that has imageries of stars, and then with it, it has a hybrid folder with dies, which means you can use the embossing folder to just make these beautiful, amazing stars, which look, the stars that I'm talking about are this shape. They go with this, only they're very big, like, well, they're different sizes, all the way up to here, and very detailed. I don't know if you can see on here how detailed these are. That's how the dies are. They're amazing. So you can either cut the stars out, like with the dies, you can emboss them with the embossing folder, or you can put the dies inside of the embossing folder, put a piece of paper in, and in one pass, it will emboss and cut. That's what the hybrids are. They're awesome. Well, that hybrid die embossing folder also sold out. It, though, won't be until the 2nd of October. So this is why I'm like, if you guys have projects to make or things you want to do, order as quick as you can. That's why I'm enticing you, because I do not want you to be disappointed, and I don't want you to miss the window. We've had stuff in the past that's gone out of stock, and like the St. Patrick's Day one went out of stock very quickly. Couldn't get it back in before St. Patrick's Day, so they didn't restock it. The Easter Bunny went out of stock. It did come back in because it can be used for more than just Easter. The Easter Bunny punch. I guess it's just a bunny punch, not an Easter bunny punch. And but it didn't come back until after Easter. So everybody who got that now I guess it's good for next year, but, or for baby cards or for birthday cards, or because the bunnies are cute. Anyways, my point being, I don't want you to wait and be disappointed. So yeah, these dies are out of stock right now. The Night Star of Night Hybrid, that's got a long name, is also out of stock. Here's the part though that I was like, oh God, no. A lot of times when they order the paper, it's like one batch. When it's out, it's out. I do not know if they have plans to restock this paper. This paper is on low inventory. So there's a chance that a whole bunch of people will go, oh no, low inventory. And any demo who hasn't ordered the maximum allowed, which I'm only allowed to order 2 packs of this. I only ordered 1. So you know I'm ordering another one. On the morning of the 6th, we'll stock up on this stuff. So there's a good chance this is going to go quick. This is such amazing paper, and we're using it for our little midweek cards. It's got all these cool images on one side. That one's flipped over. And then on the other side is all these like nice, I got them sort of half and half here, but nice metallic, earthy. Oh, it's just awesome. Anyway, so this is going to go kind of quick. And nada we can do about it. So the only thing I can suggest right now is if there's a whole bunch of stuff, the only way you can get ahead of the 6th of September mass shopping that's going to go on and up your chances of not having things go out of stock is to get the starter kit now. So if you're not a demonstrator, you can get the starter kit, which is, yes, like a starter demo kit, but it's also just a smoking hot deal. You get $165 worth of product, plus a free paper pumpkin kit, plus a bunch of other stuff, like business type stuff, which you can use or not, all for $135 flat rate. But you can put stuff from the new catalog in your starter kit. So if you are looking to do it, you can, and because it qualifies you as a demo, you can actually order $165 worth of stuff, put in your starter kit. I can help you if you need to know. I'll send you the link and walk you through it. You put all that in. It cannot go over 135. Try to get it as close to 135 as you can. And then within, I don't know, probably an hour, a couple hours at the latest, but very quickly you will get an email saying, congratulations, here's a demonstrator number, here's your log on to the site. You can log back right into the stamping and make another order and finish off what you want, and get 20% off as it get your demonstrator discount. And depending what you do, your demonstrator discounts and benefits go up. But by buying the kit now, September, October, November, you will be a demonstrator till the end of December, whether you buy and do another thing or not. You will have that status, which means when the spring catalog comes out, you get to order early. When the online exclusives next ones come out in November, you get to order early. It's awesome. Ordering early is like one of the best perks. So anyways, that's an option. So let me know if you're interested in the starter kit. And then the other thing though, sometimes the benefit of this, like planning ahead and all these different wonky things, is a couple of years ago, they decided to order all these papers, these 5 sets of paper to use for celebration. They were doing, that's when they had, at the time, were trying to have, instead of one celebration in the spring, they had one in the spring and one in the fall. So they had originally ordered these papers for celebration, but then that wasn't a success. They tried it, it didn't work. They went back to having just the spring celebration. But now they had pre-ordered all of these papers. These two papers are Christmas papers. This one coordinates with the one of the floral sets, really cool translucent floral sets that's in the new mini catalog. These ones are a plaid metallic, and these ones are the most awesome silver and gold glitter paper. And what's most awesome about them, they're adhesive backed. So instead of having to put the adhesive on the back to make all your cute little swirls and words and all the things you'd like to cut out of this gold paper, already got the adhesive on the back. So like when I make the stickers, by putting in the adhesive sheet, you just, oh, it's already done for you. Anyways, so these already came out. Well, now there's no celebration, but there is an online exclusives release. But because of the 2 Christmas papers, they figured releasing these in November was too late, because crafters, we start crafting in July for Christmas. So now they're just releasing them as a special thing. So these 5 papers are all going to be available starting on the 6th of September. We don't get to pre-order these ones. It's just for everybody on the 6th of September. So I'm stocking up the ones that I want. Because for sure 3 of them I'm getting. And this one, by the way, coordinates with the Saint Nick, the new bundle that's in there, which is like an old-fashioned Saint Nick with, you know, the long coat and the beard and the more natural looking. It's a beautiful set. And the dies that are in there cut out 2 of the 3 Santas that are in the paper. In this one, the dies, the floral dies will cut out some of the paper, but it's gorgeous. And most of these papers, even the Christmas ones, you flip over and they just have a cool pattern on the back. So multi-purpose. Anyways, these papers are while supplies last. So people are going to be shopping like crazy on, what is the 6th? Wednesday. And if you want these, you want to make sure you're ordering on the 6th, because I don't know how long any of them are going to last. But they ordered them 2 years ago. They ordered them for a special promotion. I don't think they're going to restock them. I mean, unless they have a second thing coming, because that was originally how they planned it, which is not normally how Celebration works. It's while supplies last. So I put this in my newsletter, and I linked to a video, because in the video they show you a bit better, because I can't, this is all I have is these little images. I can't really show you much, but I can tell you, Stampin' Up knows how to make pretty paper. These papers are awesome. So there's that. So that's all part of the whole thing. We got to get used to things are going to go out of stock. They might sell out. They might just take some time to come back. Pretty journal. And that's just a reality going forward. Good business sense says, if we're going to keep prices low for everybody to shop, we have to do good business practice. And good business practice is not having so much inventory that we got to pay for extra places to store it because we have so much stuff. So they're going to tighten up on that, and we're just gonna have to plan. So what else did I say? Oh, the other thing that we kind of got a bit of a hint on, when the online exclusives came out in July. So I'm looking for something at the same time. There we go. There was supposed to be a Hanukkah set in with them, but they made a couple of mistakes on the Hanukkah set. And so some of the Jewish demonstrators had pointed it out like the second they saw it. And Stampin' Up never wants to offend or belittle anything. So they took it back and they said, nope, we're going to make this right. So apparently they have taken it back. And at the time they told us all, we're going to rework it and we'll have it out before Christmas or before Hanukkah. We don't know exactly what that date is yet, but apparently one of the ladies who was part of the saying, whoa, would you like to know the mistakes you made on this? And she did it in a very nice way, and has seen the revised set, said it is like one of the best Hanukkah sets she's seen, and it will be a keeper. It'll be one of those ones you get that you have. People have been asking, and I have no idea what the percentage of Jewish people in the world is, or in Canada or North America or anywhere, but in the 13 years I have been in doing Stampin' Up, I have seen the comment every time the holiday season rolls around, numerous comments about why is there not a Hanukkah set. Now that this has been done and has been done properly, and I saw I very quickly saw the original set, and not being Jewish myself, I did not notice the mistakes, but once they were pointed out to me, I'm like, oh, I can see how that would be offensive. Yes. So I know they fixed them all. So now that I know what I know, oh my goodness, what a good set. Like, I will buy it to have it so that I have that option. Anytime I know anybody who needs to use that, I can make them a card. It's an awesome set. It also just has some great imagery in it, at least it did, and great imagery that will work just for cool cards. So very much looking forward to that. I also suspect that when that one gets announced, and I don't know when it'll come out or how it will be announced, it will also go fast. So if you're interested in that and you want to just be put on the list of when that set comes out, let me know, because I want to buy it. Just tell me, send me an email or message or whatever, because I'm just going to kind of keep a list so that as soon as I know it's out, I can send you images, pricing, details, whatever it is, because I think it'll be one of the ones that goes very quickly. Now, if it goes that quickly, Stampin' Up makes your own stamps. They might just go, okay, we need to make a second run of that. But a second run of that may not happen fast enough, because at the time that a second run of that would be required, they would also be in the process of making all the stamps for the spring catalog, right? And putting those out, or for the annual catalog that comes out in May. I don't actually know how far ahead they make stamps, but it's not like the stamp presses are sitting there just waiting for something to do. So I don't know what the timing on that would be. So let me know if you're interested in that stamp set, and I will put you on a list to remember to tell you as soon as we know something. So a beautiful journal. Paper coming out on the 6th. Get the starter kit so you don't have to miss out on things. Those dies are already sold out. Extravaganza. Many cool things. Favorite embellishments in a long time included. You get a whole package of them included in there. Where'd my cards go? Want to join me in Mornville? See if I'm a nut job in real life? The answer, spoiler alert, the answer is yes. And make these 3 cards. Boom. 14th of September. Let me know. There we go, people. I think we're all caught up on Friday. And I went 6 minutes over, but I promise I will get better at not going past 1 o'clock. I promise I will. I got to plan better. Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. I will be back next week.